Hi, I'm Natasha. Today's flow is a little bit more challenging. It is from the Yin tradition created by Paul and Suzee Grilley. Thank you so much, you guys. This is a really awesome flow. It helps to open up the hips. It brings a lot of energy into the body. It works your balance as well. And it's just a really good stretch and a really hard out workout if you do a bunch of it. It's called the Flying Dragon. Grab your mat and I'll talk you through the story. I'm going to start over on that side of the mat, but I won't be able to spread my wings super wide because I've got a door in my way, but I'll do my best. And we'll just talk through this nice and slowly. I'll just tell you a little story that goes with it, kind of. It helps me anyway, remember the sequence of it. But like I said in the intro, that this is really lovely for the hips and it will work your body. So you've just got to work on that focus, finding your drishti point, that little one pointed focus in front of you to find that balance. And take your time. You don't have to rush this. Enjoy it. Get into it and really feel it out. We'll go nice and slowly and then we'll speed it up a bit. So let's come to the top of our mats. Feet together and just find your way through there. Just, shift the weight a little bit. You don't have to be together. They could be hip width apart. I'm just quite used to stepping my feet together. We're going to take our weight fully onto that right leg. Bring the hands together, onto the left leg because we're going to lift the right first. Hands together in front of your heart center. Find your Tadasana. And then start to lift your right foot up. As you do, expand your wings out. I'm just going to expand one wing on the side. It's not going to feel as cool. And then you're going to come into a warrior three. Now you can do all of this with your hands on your hips if you need to find that balance first. Find that warrior three just to start off with. I kind of like to just hang out and play here. Chest faces forward. Find that length. You can soften the knee. You can come down here if you need to. Just finding out where you are, where you're at in your warrior. Play with balance. It's all good. I'm just going to use the wall. And then you can bend the front leg to drop that foot down. Drop down to the inside of that left leg. I'm going to drop the back knee, coming down into the gecko. In my story, the dragon is standing at the top of the hill, spreads his majestic wings, and then takes off into flight. That's our warrior. Then the dragon drops down low to check in, looking for little tremors and murmurs in the ground. You don't have to go super low, depends on your flexibility. And then the dragon stretches out her lovely wings, lifting that back knee so that you can press into that back foot, get a lovely stretch. Make sure you're connected here, shoulder over your wrist, and you can press through to lift the body, rotate towards that left knee and open out the body. You may feel a little stretch through here. Extend and open out your wings. You can even open a whole lot if you're uber flexy. Just make sure you're working within the range of your body and what your body's happy to do. So stretch out, open. Find that stretch. You can energize into the heels here. Release the hands down. We're going to flick this left leg up into a dog split. In this story, it's called the tail of the dragon. The dragon flicks her tail up nice and high. Lift and lengthen there. Feel that through. And then step that foot through into a lunge, but we're going to fly off to the other side of the world. So stand up, find your balance, cartwheel your arms over as you pivot your feet to the other side. And we're going to repeat that drop down, bending the knee, dropping down low to the inside of the right leg now. Drop that back knee, coming down into your gecko. You can always move your arms away to find that lovely stretch position. Bring this left hand in, pick up that back knee, hand towards your front knee and rotate the body. Twist and open. Extend your wing out, little dragons. Sun the underside of your wing. Take the hand down, and before we flick our tail, we're going to get ready to pounce. So find that strength in your legs here. Press through the feet. rise up, reach those hands up, draw back your claws, open out the heart to the sky. You know what's really nice to do while you're in this lunge? First of all, we're looking to drop our tailbone to the floor. We're looking to draw the belly in and soften these ribs, and that just helps bring that strength into our core, keeps everything contained. Now we can energize back into this back heel and stretch out that back leg if it feels good. Draw your right right hip back into that hip socket. Our arms are up. We are drawing those arms back, we're showing our claws, but what's really nice to do here is a little lion breath or dragon breath. Deep breath in as you exhale, and we'll do that as we come down. Here we go. And this time we're going to flick that tail up, flick it up. You grab your prey, draw it into your belly, press up. Now, you can choose here to just stay in this position, in this core plank. Otherwise, we can move through into Wild Thing, or in this particular sequence, it is called the belly of the dragon. You want to move through slightly. Make sure you're balanced over those hands. Shoot that right foot through. Soften the knees to soften the hips, because the weight is now going to come through the shoulder into that wrist. Make sure you're comfortable. As your leg reaches out, you press through that left leg and extend up, opening, exposing the belly of the dragon. It's a lovely big stretch, but you want to be really careful when you move through this sequence because your shoulder girdle is pretty vulnerable. So make sure you're very conscious with your movements. To come down the safe way, soften those hips, feel the strength pushing through the arms, release the leg back, flick it back up to the tail of the dragon, reaching up nice and high, and then we're going to step that foot through. And here it is, the dragon's about to take flight. So find your drishti, that focal point, press up, expand your wings out, find your balance point. Lengthen, little dragons, fly, fly, fly. And landing at the top of the mountain, curl your wings. Landing down, descending, nice full belly, and then majestically uncurl, press through the feet. Uncurl that spine, reach those wings out. Exhale, bring the hands together, or the wings together, in front of your heart. Take a moment. We're going to do that again from this side all the way back so we get to stretch the other side out. So take a moment, find your center, you know what's coming now. Drop that heart down, find your breath. Take the weight into that right leg. Inhale, expand your wings, lift the left leg up. Here we go. Take flight, dragons. Glide out. Glide, 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 glide. Lots of balance. Try not to open out this hip. Try and square it up. Wow, when I look at you, not so good for my balance. Drop the knee, drop the back foot. Come down low into the gecko. You can always open that hip out. Drop the knee if you want to. And low, it doesn't have to be super low, or it could be. Press through the hand, open the back, lift the back knee, open up your wing. Exhale, take the hand down. Flick that right foot up. Tail of the dragon, go ahead, step it through, and fly up, over, other side of the world, pivoting those feet, dropping down low again, drop the knee. Let's listen to the ground. Dragon can hear the prey. And the dragon rises up, opens out the claws, and draw that back. Work the back muscles there. Breathe the heart up. It feels comfortable. Feel that stretch coming in through these hip flexors on the right side. And get ready. Deep breath in. Flick your tail up. Draw the prey into your belly. Stay here if you want. Otherwise, very mindfully, shoot that leg through. In this case, it is my left leg. And then open up into the belly of the dragon. Exhale, soften the hips. Flick the leg back up. Step it on through. Grab your twisty point and fly out. Extend your wings up. Landing at the top of the mountain. Hand open. Expand. Press through the feet. Exhale. Hands down in front of the heart center. It's a workout. I'm going to do it from this side. Whoops. Get my balance. Back the other way. So you'll be able to see the movement from the other way. We'll go a little bit faster. Come to the top of your mat. Find your Tadasana. Settle on top of the mountain, my beautiful dragons. Take that weight into the left leg. And let's take flight. Spread your wings. A little faster. Send that leg back. Bend the front leg. Drop it down straight away. And come down low. Inhale. Open. Spread that wing. Release. Flick your tail up to the sky. Step through. Fly up and over to the other side of the world. Dropping down nice and low. Inhale. Press up. Open out your wings, dragon. Exhale, get ready to pounce because we know what we're about to enjoy. Open out those claws. Big breath in. Yes, shoot that fire into the air. Drop down. Flick your tail up. Bring it through. Send that leg out. Open into the belly of the dragon. Exhale, release. Flick your tail back up. Step it through and fly. Fly, 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 land, uncurl, and hands down in front of the heart center. Repeating on this side, taking the weight into the right leg. Inhale, extend up through the left. Send that energy through, drop down low straight away. Inhale, open, stretch that wing out. Release, flick your tail, tail of the dragon. Step it on through, fly up. And land. Drop down low. Open out that wing. Reach up. Release. Ready to pounce. Rise up. Let's take a deep breath in. Pounce down. Flick your tail. Draw it in. Flick it through. Oh, satisfied belly. Nom, nom, nom. Delicious. Drop your hand down. Flick your tail up. Step it on through. Here we go. Get ready to take flight. And land. And uncurl. Survey your beautiful kingdom, my lovely dragons. I'll just do it one more time with you. A little faster. I'm not going to speak this time. And I'll put some music on in the background. Here we go. Come to the top of your mat. Take a moment. And let's go, dragons. Weight into the left leg. Straight down. Flick your tail. Fly over to the other side. Drop down. Open the wing. Release. Pray. Rise up. Find that balance. Whoops. Take a deep breath. Come on down. You don't have to do that. It's optional, but that feels good. Draw the prey in. Gobble it up. Expose your belly. Release the hips. Extend the legs. Step on through. Fly. Whoa. Ooh, this dragon's hit some turbulence. Come on down. Press and rise. Extend. Exhale. Hands down. I said I wasn't going to talk. Here it is. workout, that one. It's a lovely practice. So go through it again and again and again. If you'd like a video with me just doing it a bunch of times with you, let me know. I need a rest after that one. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.